Today, I think the last few weeks we've done a bit more sort of budget series, but today we're probably going on the other end of the spectrum. More players grade sort of stuff, more the top end. And today's the MRF Chasemaster. I think it's second from the top, but yeah, still very sort of elite level bat. So yeah, so we'll start off with this first one. This one is 29.6 in weight, and then as you can see, it's got awesome sort of grain structure and willow quality. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight even grains. No blemishes, very straight, very clean as well. Yeah, in terms of profile, you got that sort of mid to mid-low middle, and the duck bill sort of going into the end. And then on this one, the spine's going right into the handle. And yeah, like really thick edges, and high spine as well. And then another great feature on this one is it's absolutely no concaving. It's really full profile, which I'm personally a big fan of, mainly because it gives you a wider sort of sweet spot, more sort of forgiving. So say if you hit it off center to either side, you're still going to get a great sort of response, because you've got so much wood still behind the ball coming through the ball. So yeah, really good feature that the full profiles. Yeah, and to get a full profile, you need a special clef to start with. So yeah, that's pretty much what these are. In terms of the handles, probably about a medium to round, a medium round handle on this one. Maybe a bit thinner at the top. But yeah, in terms of the balance and pickup, I think it picks up about 2.9.5, so it picks up pretty much what the weight says. So it's true to weight in pickup. So yeah, pretty good. Yeah. And we'll move on to the gauge as well. So yeah, really full sort of profile, probably about 64 mil spine and about maybe 39, 40 mil edge. So yeah, pretty big specs as well, especially when you're considering it's a 2.9.5. So yeah, good specs on this one. And then we'll move on to the performance. We'll start with the new one, the new ball. Yeah, it's flying off. So yeah, performance is fantastic on this one. So yeah, that was a new one. And so there's actually very minimal, maybe like half a seam mark from that. So yeah, move on to the old one. Yeah, it's just awesome pressing on this one, really well pressed. Really good, really nice. So yeah, like what that tells me is the pressing on this one is almost pretty much to perfection. So you wouldn't need to actually do too much further knocking on this, seeing that there's not really much seam indentations. It's pretty close to being ready to go on this one. But yeah, maybe about an hour's worth, maybe an hour and a half, and it should be sort of ready to go. But yeah, that's performance. Actually, we'll do something a bit different today as well. We'll check the response with the mallet as well, because when you're bouncing it off, you don't have as much control on where the ball actually lands. You get a pretty good idea of how good the response is, but not so much of where the response is coming from. So today we'll go with the mallet and see where exactly the response is coming from. So yeah, start from the toe and work our way up. So yeah, you can already sort of see like maybe about 3 inches from the toe it's starting to sort of bounce up and down. So like when you're doing this sort of thing, and the mallet just sort of lands dead, It just means the response is not that great there. But once you sort of start to get that sort of bit of a bounce back, that's when you know it's starting to sort of getting a good response. So yeah. So yeah, probably right up to about the chase, you're getting some sort of response, and then the peak response is from about here to about here is where you're getting the best sort of response. So yeah, yeah, that's the first one. Really lovely piece of bat making on that one. So yeah, we'll move on to number 2. This one is 2.9 on the dot. A bit of heartwood on the outside edge, but again, really lovely, sort of clean, straight grains. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 grains. Very clean, very straight, very even as well. So yeah, another top-notch, top quality piece of willow. Again, similar profile with a mid to low middle, and the duckbill sort of into the toe. So yeah, goes in, and then the spine into the handle. Again, thick edges, high spine, and again, really full profile. So yeah, no concaving. So again, you're getting that really wide sweet spot, a really forgiving sort of sweet spot as well, which is exactly what you want as a batsman, because yeah, not everyone, not even the best of the best, are going to hit everything in the middle. So yeah, we need as much help as we can, because we only get one chance as batters. So yeah. So yeah, in terms of the handle, again, it's sort of, this one's probably about a medium to thin handle all the way through. But pickup wise, it does pick up maybe about 2, 8.5. So yeah, maybe half an ounce lighter than its dead weight. So yeah, so good pickup on this one. Nice sort of nice balance pickup. Nice light balance pickup, I should say. So yeah. Moving on to the, actually no, we'll go to the gauge first. Check the specs. Again, this one sort of just squeezes through. So yeah, probably maximizing the thing, the, what do you call it, the regulations, so about 64 mil spine, 64, 65. And about 40 mil edges as well. So yeah, great, big specs as well. Especially when you consider it's 2.9 weight, so yeah, very big specs. But yeah, on to the most important performance. Start with a Niwi. Brilliant. Again, like brilliant response as well. Yeah. And on to the old one. Fantastic response, brilliant response, really. On this one, there is a bit more seam marks, so it'll need a bit more knocking in, but that's fine. That's normal. So yeah, again, probably not as much as most bats would need, but probably maybe half an hour more than the first one. But yeah, both of these responding and performing top-notch sort of stuff. I'm barely sort of feeling anything in the handle or anything like that when the ball bounces off, and it's coming off going off quite a distance as well, maybe about a metre or so, and barely sort of putting anything behind it. So yeah, that's a fantastic sign of a great performing bat. But yeah, now I'll move on to where it actually responds from. So yeah, we'll start from the toe and work our way up. So yeah, we're starting to see a good response from down about here. So yeah, probably about from here right up to about the Chase Master on their sticker. So yeah, if you think about it, that's a massive sort of hitting zone. So yeah, big area for leeway, and then considering it's no concaving as well, you're getting a wide one and a long one. So yeah, even though as inappropriate as it sounds, but yeah, but yeah, should be right. So yeah, these were the two Chase Masters we have in stock currently. If you fancy any of these, then let us know. Shoot us a message or go online to atsport.com.au and purchase them there. And yeah, and you'll get these lovely sticks. Or if you want some more information, then be sure to message us and we'll let you know and we'll do our best that we can for you. But yeah, that's it for today. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.